Alright, so this is gonna be my second time taking out this engine, so I figured might as well make a video about it. First video was ass, so let's make this one better.
Get out my way, I'm on the road, yeah. Chasing a dream, and everybody knows, yeah. That I won't change, up on my bros, yeah. I'm going miles, and if you think I won't, yeah. Get out my way.
So first things first, you're gonna want to take off the bumper. I already did that before I started recording. So it's just a bolt down here. You'll have tabs on the top, and then same thing on this side. Once you pop it off, bumper should come off. And then right now, I'm draining the radiator fluid. I'm gonna have to take off the radiator. Right here. So there's a little plug on the back of it, so you can drain it. So when you pull it out, it doesn't spill everywhere. So I'm about to tear that apart, and then after I do that, I'm gonna take off the cowl well parts. So the windshield wiper fluid, the windshield wipers. I believe these are like 14s, and then I pop this off, and I can get to all my other hoses, and then yeah, I'll just pick up when I get to that point. All right, so you're gonna take off the bolt for the windshield wipers. That's going to be a 15, and then once you do that, you just pop off the windshield wipers, and then pop the clips off, and you should be able to take out the full cowl well. And then these bolts right here, these are a 13, so you take out this one, and then the other one on that side, and then it should all pop up, as you said. And now, come here real quick. And now you have access to your lines back here. So you're gonna wanna take off these two, come closer, these two hoses right here. So once you pop those off, make sure you drain your coolant, because first time I did this, I didn't drain it and coolant came out. So drain it first and then pull those hoses. And then I'll show you when I get to the next step. All right, I'm recording myself since my buddy's gone, but so taking off from what I was doing last time, now I'm taking off the radiator and the AC lines and stuff. So when you when you take this off, you are going to take off your AC lines first. So you're gonna these are a 19 mil, I believe. A 19 mil to unscrew these off, and then a 13 mil to take off this one and this one, and then the bracket that holds this whole thing up is going to be a 14 millimeter. And then I took out the hose. Obviously I could have gone from the clamp, but those are 14s as well. And then when you do this, you just want to crack it. You just literally barely want to crack it. Let the Freon kind of ooze out, and then eventually you can just pop the bottom one off and all the air will come out. But yeah, I'm at this right now. Once this is out, then I really just got to start unbolting the main shit. So anyway, you're going to come down to here now. You're going to take off your adjustable control. This is my adjustable control arm, but you're going to take off your control arm. I think that is what it is anyway. But this is a 19 millimeter. So you're going to get a 19 mil. And then you're going to come down to here, and there is a brake line. So you're going to unscrew the brake line, pop this off. So once you got those two, that's mainly what you need for the side until you drop it. Once you drop it, you're going to have to hit these bolts last, because you're going to take out your subframe bolts, your transmission bolts, and then your drive shaft bolts. So you're gonna do this last, because once you get all those bolts out, then the engine's ready to go down. So you're gonna do these last, so when you have the engine hoist all hooked up to where once you hit these bolts, you can start to just drop it. So these are gonna be last. So there's one right here, and then one right here. Those are 18 millimeters. And then the other one is right here. And let's see if I can find this thing, like right up here. But anyway, yeah, so take these 4 bolts off. Those are 13 millimeters. And then your subframe bolts, which is like up here and up here, I already took this one out, are 18 millimeters. And then from there, once you got all that done, you're gonna take off this bolt. This is a 10 millimeter. This is for your steering shaft. Make sure you put your seatbelt through your steering wheel before you take this off. Otherwise, you'll mess up your clock spring. We almost got the engine out. We had troubles with the subframe bolt. So now, if you come up here, this is the last thing we're doing. It's taking off these 3 bolts on each side. Engine should drop. Make sure you get these AC lines as well. As long as, same with these hoses. Your fuel line back here, I will show you the tool of what that fuel line is, so you can get the same one as me. Now we're just taking off the power wire, and then we just got 3 bolts left, and it should drop. But yeah, I'll update you when we get it out.
Yes.
Oh, go. All right, here we go. Engine's out. I'm just gonna go over a few things I didn't get to film when I was doing it, because obviously I was pulling an engine, was a little busy. So let's start off with, there's a little bracket right here that bolts into, I believe, the that neutral switch on the inside of your car. You need to unbolt that, otherwise you're gonna snap that and it won't come out. And then you are going to need to disconnect these 2 lines. These are for your power, your steering rack. First time I did the swap, forgot that, broke these fucking clips. So remember that, because it will break. And then you got to, I didn't record it, but you got to make sure you unplug your PCM stuff. You got to unplug this. And then same for this fuel line. You have to unplug that. You have to use this, hold up. You have to use this type of tool. But you can get these at Harbor Freight. I didn't use this one because it didn't fit. You have to use the orange one in the packet. It's like an orange, goldish looking thing. But if you go to Harbor Freight, it's the orange one. You gotta take out that fuel line. And it's a little bit. You just put it on the freaking thing, put it on, slide it in, and it comes out. And then this is what your computer will look like when you take it out. All right. And then make sure you unbolt your AC lines. It's gonna be 2 of them. The other one stays in there. And then you gotta do the one that goes to your actual coolant reservoir. You gotta unbolt that as well. This is your drive shaft. These are T45 bolts. So what I did was, I had the car fully jacked up. I got to the bolts that I could, and then I put the car with the neutral switch, rotated the tires so the drive shaft would spin, so the bolts would get to here, and then I finished off and got those 2 bolts. That's the one thing I didn't record because my hands were full. So that's what, everything that I missed, that is what else I took off. So yeah, there you go. And if you watched the full video, I appreciate it. I'm gonna try and go in more depth when I do these projects. So, I mean, I'm just gonna get better. So thanks for watching and good luck.